right, so we're going to jump right into the questions. So, all right. So, since it's been a year since our first interview, so what changes have you guys made throughout the year? Of course.
Yeah, do you want to start this one? Well, our original bass player, we had kind of things weren't working out, so we cut ties on good terms. We still talk to him and hang out with him, but that wasn't really working. So we had a brief period where we kind of weren't doing anything, and we found a new guy, one of our old buddies. He's like, "Yeah, I'll play bass for you guys. I've always wanted to." So we're like,
Sweet.
he learned the set. We're like ready to go. All right, we've been taking some time off. Let's get back in the shows. And he's like, I don't know if I feel it. So we're like, all right. So we'll just go back to square one. Found another dude who actually really kind of stole the spotlight. We're like, this is cool. Like now we're equally skilled three-piece, and it's gonna sound really tight. We wrote some new stuff with him actually. He caught up on the set as well, and one day we just
He just stopped answering.
yeah,
pretty much.
We had a group chat, and every day before the day of practice, Serge would say, "You guys all good?" So he's like, "You guys good?" Yeah. And our third guy just kind of didn't answer, and we're like, "Hey, third guy, you good?" And nothing. But like you can see that he read it, and then the next day, nothing. And 2 days after that, Serge just kicked him out.
It basically became the problem with all three of those people in a sense. Not that it's like a huge problem. It's just we take it so much to heart. And it's what we want to do. And pretty much, I kind of brought the idea up to him after we got rid of the third guy. I was just like, why don't just me and you, like just us? Let's roll with that. A little resistant, but then he got it.
Yeah, I wasn't cool with it at first. I'm like, I thought it would be like really empty.
Yeah.
And then I kind of thought about how many other two-piece bands there are. It's not like a whole lot, but like you got some pretty good names up
One
there.
of the
like,
number one bands right now is a two-piece.
Two-piece, 68.
68.
68, yep. Just dropped a new album. Yeah.
What was it? Royal Blood that everyone will stop listening to.
Yeah.
That's a two-piece. They're opening now for Quinto Stage.
And a lot of like big like White Stripes, Black Keys, which tour with more people. But when it comes down to it, it's just the main two. So we're like, we are the two that care about this band the most. So let's give it ourselves. Yeah, let's see what we can do.
So what kind of sound do you guys like decided to take?
Probably better at describing it. I still can't understand what I do.
I guess more of a, I don't want to say generic, but we're trying to a little water things down so it's more enjoyable for people to listen to, like the general audience. I would say almost like a little bit of Every Time I Die type elements. You know what I mean? It's not straight breakdowns and open chords. Like there's some technicality to it, but it's nothing that's like.
It's enough for people to catch on to what we're doing without compromising what we are. So I think that's the best way I can put it.
Yeah, that'd be it.
Because me and him, we discovered that we've gotten so much chemistry down that we can write anything without really any transition to it.
Yeah,
if you listen to any, not to interrupt, if you listen to like any song, there's always like a build up or some type of just cue.
Into the next part.
You guys synchronize so well
that we would skip that whole process
and not notice it because we're just wrapped up in what we're doing. And then we kind of like stopped and we're like, all right, let's listen to our stuff and see what we can kind of change. What's maybe not grabbing people,
Because there's too many instances of us going like, here's this cool piece, and knowing the other one will appreciate it, but it's not what everyone will appreciate. And as kind of weird as it sounds, because you look at a lot of bands like, no, we want to sound our own, we want to do our thing. You do have to give a little bit back.
If no one really talks about it.
You do have to put out. You got to give what people like if you want to get their attention. And we finally, I guess that's a maturity thing we've finally taken upon ourselves to do.
I mean, it's definitely still our own.
Yes, of course, obviously.
Sound. I mean, the way Serge writes is like, it's just chords that you don't hear too often.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just has like his signature on it, which is cool. And then I'm just trying to like kind of do simpler drum parts so it's like an audience can, get into.
So you can get into it, no problem. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Considering that the last EP was very upbeat and basically just meant to show off like tactical prowess, there wasn't that much screaming, but now we're kind of bringing that back.
Yeah,
because it's more of a hype thing, and the South Jersey scene's really into that. So we're like, all right, let's do what we did. We had a 4-piece, but now break it up, make it easy. All that fun stuff. So we're just basically taking every past mistake and just rectifying it.
Learning from it, pretty much.
Like as you go along, you guys getting like matured wise, so.
Yeah, it's bound to happen with time.
Yeah. So what you guys do you have in plan for the future wise?
Another EP.
Another EP?
Yeah, that's on the way right now. Songs are written, and we're just kind of picking what we want to use and recording everything.
Okay.
We got one song done, and we're in the process of working on the rest.
Yeah. You guys are in talk about making a music video, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're doing a music video. It's going to be July 22nd.
July 22nd?
July 22nd at my house.
Okay.
It's going to be one of those fun party music videos.
Are you guys you're going to do it in the basement? Just like
it's going to be on
out back.
Pool party.
Everyone like little tubbies and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Just like jumping in.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, so are we gonna be alcohol or is it gonna be like milk? Just have like
it's
milk.
Not milk.
A lot of milk, some chocolate milk for those party goers, and some alcohol mix with your chocolate.
That's about it.
It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah,
we're trying to just let people have fun. Capture it, and
what better way to bring people out with beer and pizza?
Exactly.
Yeah. As soon as you put that down, it's like we don't even care what you're shooting. We just want to be there.
Yeah.
Which is, hey, like I said, it's anyone can.
It's
come.
a fun.
It can be a fun
like
thing.
a fun party.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's gonna more be like a laid back kind of thing.
It's gonna be a good time. It's basically just get everyone on the deck, watch us, and then guess what? Let's party, hang out, get footage of that too.
Yeah, we're also going to put on a full set, so we're just going to play our normal set, keep the one obviously for the video, and it's just going to be a good time.
The question is everyone invited to this party?
Yeah, anyone is doesn't matter.
Yep. Oh, guys, come to this party. So.
That's it.
Yep. So, next one is, are you guys trying to get signed by a record label in the near future?
I wouldn't say near future.
Definitely not near future.
We're kind of settling into doing things ourselves, which is not to say like we're better than everyone. So we just have the gear for it and the know-how, so we're like, let's not waste the money that we don't have right now.
There's been too many third-party compromise, and even as so much as just a bass player, just even when we try to. Like this with them, it's not against any producer's fault. It's their work too. It's what they want. Mm-hmm. I get it.
Yeah.
But we're so in tune for an idea that it's working with just us two. Just hey, I have all this done. Literally, we're like trading a laptop back and forth and just getting it all down and just nailing it. And stuff's moving quickly now.
Yeah.
We wrote a whole new set as a 2-piece in under a month.
That's right.
Yeah, we were talking about that one day. We had our first show, which was just some small bar show in AC, and we got back. It was a pretty tight set for the time we had to prepare for it. And I just messaged him, I'm like, dude, from the day that our last bass player left, from our first practice writing new stuff to that show was 22 days.
In 22 days, we managed to pump out, what was it, 5 to 6 songs? Brand new songs. We took one off the old EP and now made it in the new style we have.
Yeah, rendered it over.
And it was just the progress that we can do together without another person interfering is so dramatically different and better.
It's easier to work with because everything is in our control.
Well, because like with you guys, like having like no third member like party like inside your band, it's like you guys are on the same board. You guys are like you know each other quite too well. So like kind of like coming up with the ideas you guys gave to synchronize into like a short amount of time and like process everything out.
It's a lot of. Like I had this idea, and then we both say it at the same time, and we go, okay, then I guess we're doing that now because that's it. Yeah. Or even better, which we've done this more. Well, here's the thing: we can do this, but every third party member we always had trouble with of just saying no, that doesn't work.
Yeah. We can kind of push each other to do better, and everyone else that we've worked with at least,
we just go,
like,
oh,
it works. I don't care. Sounds good to me.
That's the most unprofessional thing we can do, and we just had to get rid of that.
There's just no room for growth if you just don't really care to like really analyze it and see what can be changed.
Like I know I can be too technical, but I don't know that until
I gotta slow you down sometimes.
Yeah, it's
get
pretty
the peanut butter and the gums.
Well, I mean, you guys right now like are like trying to start out your foundation and like from there like see what things go.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
put out an EP. You guys coming pretty soon. You got a music video, and then so what and probably play on more shows as possible. Try and get yourself,
that's gonna be easier too.
Yeah,
it's so much easier because it's just us. That's it. There's no matter worrying about someone else and how they're getting there.
And if they have a gear,
we're both adults with jobs. We know we have to be somewhere at a certain time, and we'll be all right.
Yeah.
So the next question is: there's any incoming shows you guys play? So these guys can check you guys out.
Not soon.
Not soon.
We were supposed to play last night.
Yeah, we actually did have a show recently that was canceled due to like issues with the venue, but it didn't get rescheduled, so we're just kind of hanging low and working on. We wrote a new song the other day, so we're kind of giving ourselves a little room to breathe and just kind of stick with the writing and recording. And then the shows come as they do.
We're now instead of before we would be like, all right, we got a show, let's run a set. It's now, all right, well, we got no shows coming up, let's write a show. Let's literally put on a performance. Whether or not if people like the music, it's just as long as someone's there and they go, those guys are respectable. There's no greater feeling than a guy coming up and high-fiving you and saying good set, even if they weren't even into the music. But if you act, you kind of have to almost act like a rock star in a sense, but like if you just act professional and you're there to put on a show, you're there to entertain.
So you guys
we now have the breathing room to practice and work on that.
Then instead of like just doing a practice, all right, and then you go to the show and like see whether or not you guys are like, all right, just try to wing it or whatever.
Yeah, pretty much. We're now cutting all that out.
So
which there's it's a maturity thing again.
Well, we're going to get slightly off topic when it comes to music wise. So what do you guys do outside of other than playing music?
You can do that.
Serving our country.
You too.
You guys, you know all about it.
Yeah, well, we know each other.
We know each other.
Same units.
No, other than that, outside, well, okay. This is going to go back to music. I'm in the middle of also writing a solo EP. You can now bring up rock. You can't do that. This question.
Yeah.
There you go. I'm writing it. I'm still in the Cankers. It's a punk band that I don't ever talk about until now. That band I can joke with and say whatever, but I've been in them with for like 6 years. They're literally all performance band, no musical integrity whatsoever.
Totally okay. Just play a minute and a half songs that just blow your head off.
That's too long. Like 22-second songs, 30 seconds max. But 15-minute sets of like 30 songs. So, and I'm working on a solo EP, and again, having the gear to do that is fun. So now it's like I'm juggling 3 different genres on top of work and doing what we do, and it's been fun because I'm tired all the time. But no, it's really good though. It's healthy.
I got a question for you. It's like, since you're like doing like all different sets of genres that you're like involved in, how's it like to do the change like for each one? Like try to get.
I don't think I have a problem with that, and I think it's because I do listen to a lot of music already. I've just always been like that. There was a period in my life, like I think I said in the last interview, I only grew up listening to rap, and I was just like, yeah, rock and roll music sucks,
It's too heavy.
It's too heavy, and it'd be like AC/DC playing, which is not too heavy at all. Which, that's how that is. And then I just find bands of certain genres, and then now it's like I'm at a point in my life where I need to find a band to really blow me out of the water. Like with something that's totally different. So I feel like there's no issue with me changing genres because I'm doing something unique in each genre.
And you're at least open to like different kinds of.
Yeah, pretty much. Like the solo EP I'm doing, there's no rules to it because the only one in charge is me. So like it's now just like if I want a random clean part that really doesn't make sense, I'll do it. I don't care. I just want to do it. So
it's kind of cool because I'm working with him a little bit on just the mixing and mastering and everything, and it's just cool to listen to him just do his thing. It's almost like listening to like a band that I just discovered on Spotify. I'm like, what are they going to write next? Like, it's really cool to see him do his own thing.
And there's a respect there because there's no point of him doing, you should do this, because then all of a sudden you're forming a second band.
I don't say anything.
Exactly.
If something sounds weird,
Oh yeah, that's a producer.
But I'm not part of the writing process at all.
So that's the fun thing of just I'll put out. Like I'll show him something, he's like, I put out.
You put out.
Tell me something I don't know.
You do all the like mastering and different all that stuff.
That's actually all him. I'm literally, I'm just a tracking guy. I'm just there to plug in and play. That's pretty much it.
Creativity that lights the fire.
No, because it's fun going. Like I'll show him something, he goes, "That's really cool, but won't work with from the inside." And I go, "Guess what I'm writing?" And it'll be that thing.
Yeah, so, yeah, I can hear it. Like I can hear the difference. And like, this is Sergio music. This is from the inside music.
And then Cankers, which is a whole other thing. Yeah. So no, there's never been an issue with genre jump. But enough about me, because this guy does way more.
Question.
Again, just more music. I recently joined the band Brocklanders. I don't know if people have heard of them, but I now drum for them. Their old drummer, Chris, don't know how to say his last name. Their old drummer left, and our old vocalist left for another band. So his band's drummer filled in temporarily, and he's like, yeah, my drummer's filling in, but they need someone permanent.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, we've played shows with them. Like, I know what they sound like. I got them on Spotify. Like, I listen to them. I got the general sense of their songs. I'm like, I'll give it a shot. So I auditioned, and that day they're like, yes, this works. So I practiced like 3 times, hopped on a house show. It kind of got us where we needed to be, like as far as, okay, this is what we need to work on, this is what we're good at. And then the Voltage Lounge show with Strawberry Girls, we opened for them. So I've just been working with them as well as this guy, and then we have a side project with my buddy Vic.
Oh my god, I forgot about that one.
Yeah, he's been away on vacation, so we haven't done it in a while, but it's just more of like an R&B, soulful sound where he's on bass, laying it down, and my buddy Vic plays guitar, and he writes a lot of hip-hop beats and everything, so I'm just kind of trying to keep it pretty simple on drums and just kind of keep it casual.
It's almost like it's Vic's thing, and we're there to support him.
Yeah, but we're all involved.
We all write, but it's mainly, I think, the way we've treated it, or from what I'm getting on the vibe.
Because it's his style.
It's his style. It's him coming in with this piece, and we're going, okay, let's put it together.
Let's work with it. Yeah,
let's work with it.
Because I met the dude in one of my recording classes, and we like worked together on a few projects, and we're like, you know what? I would like to like do stuff outside of school. So we met up at the storage unit where we practice, and we just started shooting some ideas around. And I'm like, you know, who could definitely rock bass for this? My buddy Serge. Isn't that your guitar player? I'm like, no, you see, he played bass first, then learned guitar, so like he's got it. So we just kind of put it together, started writing a couple songs, and we're just gonna see where it goes.
You guys got like any music put out like on Spotify or whatever? Or
no, we're literally just throwing around ideas, jamming a lot.
Okay.
We only got a couple songs, and they're still kind of just skeletons of a song for now.
I got it, Joe.
So that's a fairly new project. So there's more to come from that. Yeah.
But like, other than music-wise, what are you actually doing? That's more just like geeks out. Or
Play
just
a lot
like
of video games.
Video games.
That's about it.
Like any what? Like specific game
Oh
console?
jeez. PS4.
PS4.
Obviously. I've never owned an Xbox. I've owned PS1, 2, 3, and now 4. I'm excited for Crash Bandicoot. That's going to be great.
Playing a lot of Deus Ex right now on PS4.
Yeah, I got it for Christmas. Never had room for it, so I just never downloaded it. And he's like, "Dude, I want to play that." I'm like, "Yeah, I'll play it."
Because he got the second game. He didn't even know. I was like, "Dude, I played the first one. Give me the second game." It was perfect. No, but I did own an Xbone, and then now it's terrible.
It's terrible.
The Xbox One, yeah, I can't see it. Or the Xbox One Scorpio or whatever it's. I don't care. PS4. Like I said, I've owned, every console, but now I'm just down to a PS4. So yeah,
you can do so much with PlayStation now on PS4.
It's so much better. It's just smoother. It's nice. It's like a gaming console, not an extra part of your TV. A giant paperweight.
Is it sad to say only owned like one game console? Was it an Xbox?
That's rough. Wait, which Xbox?
That's not sad.
The original though.
Oh wow.
Just the Xbox.
Just the Xbox.
Wow.
I have a deprived childhood, so
you probably go outside though. I
spend like get a lot.
At some point, I want to go inside because I'm scared for being out here. That's it. So
spend like 3/4 inside your house.
Yeah, it's bad outside air. I like it.
And then open the window, keep the TV on, and then it's like you're doing a bit of both.
Blackout lights, everything. I don't care.
Under the blankets only.
I have a purge house in a world where the purge doesn't exist. So it's gonna be fun. Other than that, like we just work, and music literally is the side thing we do.
It's like 3/4 of your time.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. If we're not talking about music, we're talking about doing other stuff that will work for music.
Yeah. Anything that relates to music.
Or then we'll hang out, which will just turn into music.
Some kind of music thing.
Anything that relates to music is going to be music.
We played, here's a fun game. We were playing Double Dragon Neon. What do you think we talked about? The music in that game.
It's so good.
Oh it's so good. It's just 80s. Yeah. We're playing a game where we're fighting side by side, and then the beat will just change. We'll just be like, I wonder how that's syncopate. Oh, it's like really great. It's so great. So yeah, music all day, every day.
So, on to the next question. What is your favorite corny rapper?
Favorite corny rapper?
Yeah. Like right now, it's like out in like the radio.
I just really don't.
Out on the radio? No, that's the thing. No, I can name plenty. Just I can name radio.
Just your number one.
I could say my number one hated rapper.
Who do you hate? Lil Yachty? Don't know who he is.
What?
I've heard the name.
Okay,
I've
you
never
know the
heard.
Sprite commercials?
Yeah.
That's him.
Okay.
You can't like.
He's just the king of mumble rap.
Yeah.
And I can't
come up raps like right off the spot.
I'm trying to think of a corny rapper.
It's not even like free. Like, I'm not a huge fan of rap, but I can respect it, and I know what is like. I know what's good. I know what people practice for, and I know what's just kind of spit out with a good beat behind it.
Yeah.
And I've seen an interview with him where he's like, someone asked him if he feels like insulted like by the name mumble rap, and he's like, no. He's like, if I could write a song just called Yeah, and all I said the whole song was yeah, I would do it. I'd still get paid. I'm like, well, you just lost all respect.
Yeah, like what's the purpose? Like, artistic ability.
Hey, he's got money, so I mean,
we live in a that's what we're looking for, capitalistic world where people are going to pay for it.
Yeah, they're sucking
yeah. I wish I thought of that. No, I would make money just by saying yeah. All right.
Live a simple life.
But you don't know what happens when you make money. You can write cooler music that you want to do with better equipment, and people will still listen to it.
Yeah.
I'll write some bad music first.
Or it'll just drop off the face of the earth, and as soon as you put out real music, no one will.
That's I don't care.
But
But
album sucks. Oh, this sucks.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
I was listening to Method Man today. That was great.
There you go.
So the next question is, if you had to be a DC comic superhero, what would it be?
I already got the tattoo. Don't even trip. My boy Soups. Because Batman's overrated. I'll say it here. Why? I think his...
Give me 5 reasons why.
5 reasons why?
Like, I'll just short that.
I'll give you one big...
Short 5.
Okay.
Short 5.
5 reasons why he's overrated?
Yeah.
Well, there's 5 reasons why I just don't like him in general.
Either way.
Okay, fine. 1 reason he's overrated. There's literally everyone in the world likes him.
It's a fair reason.
Only because he's got no powers, but he's still this ridiculous billionaire, which is still ridiculous, and I don't like that whole mantra of it. 2, the other thing is that his superpower is plot writing. They literally write a plot around him just having prep time.
Yeah.
Batman's superpower is prep time because the writers put it there. Where Superman's plot armor, his weakness, is bad plot writing. They literally have. He's so powerful, you have to make a dumb reason to beat him, and it happens every time. 3rd thing, he's killed off like.
I wouldn't call it a dumb reason, because I think it's cool that like he's not really. He doesn't have powers. He just lives on a planet that's so different that when he's here, he's super. And if you bring a piece of his planet, he's like, oh, I'm just a dude.
Yeah,
he's a normal human being.
No, but I'm not talking about just that. There's other dumber reasons why they just put him down.
Yeah,
I think we can go on forever on this side.
It's like it goes on forever. But the other thing I like about Batman, real quick, he kills off like 3 Ramans. One of them is his kid, and he hates him. Just proves my point. What else? This is the link. Like Batman Beyond.
Very upset about Batman.
Okay.
You don't gotta.
No, you know why? I've been attacked.
By Batman?
No.
Did he hurt you?
No, he wouldn't kill me.
No, he wouldn't. So you'd live to, tell the tale. Hate him.
No, I would live to be scared for the rest of my life. How cool is that? He broke my arm. Now I'm going to tell the truth. No, I'd just be screaming at him.
No, I was
just
trained to not.
Exactly.
But if I had to be a DC superhero, which I would pick Marvel first, but you said DC, so I'll play along. Probably the Flash, honestly.
Flash, why is that?
Because it's like super speed. It's such a basic, like, childish thing, but they just take it to the max. Like, he's so fast. He can travel through time just because he can run that fast. Like, that's crazy. Also, he's not a tied down superhero like Batman. If anything goes wrong, you're kind of expecting Batman to be there.
Yeah, like everyone's counting on him. Yeah.
Yeah, the Flash is like, I want to help people because like I think I can do it, and otherwise like I'm just a guy, like I'm just a fast dude. Yeah. I don't have to get in danger. I would just like to help.
It's just like there, like compared to the rest of the superheroes.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. So let's try to wrap it up. So, the question is, will you see yourself in 5 years?
I guess touring. Yeah, just trying to, because I mean, like we talked about, we can, not to sound like a dick, but I think the rate that we produce music is pretty fast. So I think if we can keep it up, we can get this EP out of full length and start touring for it. Yeah. And as soon as we get like finishing touches on merch and everything, we'll be good to go. And I just want to take this as far as it can go. Yeah. And if that means eventually going to a label, and I think it'd be really good for us. We're just kind of doing our DIY thing right now and just trying to get our music out there. Like we're writing so much, so we just want people to hear it, and if they like it, that's awesome. We're just doing our thing.
Seems like you guys got everything solid, solid time-wise too, like trying to push forward.
I think we're finally.
You always think that until
something happens.
Yeah,
I think we're finally moving.
Yeah,
as opposed to having this stagnant
taking one step forward and 2 steps back all the time. Now we're like we can move weight free. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I'm glad you guys got together and then able to have one solid thing, trying to push forward, and hopefully you guys get your EP out and the music video out pretty soon.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
No problem. It's an honor for you guys, to sit down and do another interview, and
it's always worth the trip.
Of course. So, hey guys, this is Bye from Audio Addiction. Please like and subscribe on Facebook, Instagram, also Twitter and YouTube. So. Have a good night, or whenever, what the hell it is right now, but later, guys.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, of course. If you enjoy what we do, make sure to go check out the other series we do. We do album reviews, we do band interviews, and we do live videos, so definitely go check that out. Hit that subscribe button. It really helps our channel, helps us grow. Make sure to hit that like button as well. Go follow us on social media. That's all down below. We try to keep that as updated as possible. We also made a new website where we'll be posting photos of upcoming concerts and stuff like that, which you can go check out at audioaddictionmedia.com and come get your fix with us, guys. Talk to you later. Deuces.